Like motherfuckers just act like I don't know what's going on. Like everybody's seen the episode of Kitchen. I mean Hell's Kitchen, right? Now, like before that, motherfuckers thought I couldn't cook. Thought I couldn't cook, right? Ever since they seen the episode, everybody's like, "Oh, why you know how to cook?" I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I've been doing this shit for years. Like, what are you talking about?" Yeah, like, how you crazy? Like, I'm the man in the kitchen. Like, you don't even understand how many things I taught Gordon Ramsay. Like five things at least. Like he walked out of that show like, "Oh, I didn't even know you was like that." I'm like, "Yeah, man, you gotta show respect." That's why we shook it out. But they didn't show that part of the episode. Like they showed when we squabbled, but they didn't show, the rest. Hold on, I gotta go stream. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, yeah, I'm making some stuff in the kitchen. All right, I'll be back. All right, call me in like 2 hours. All right, yeah. Make sure my lighting is good. Everything looks all right. Got the prep station over there. We got the cutting board ready. All right, I think we good to go. How's it looking? We're doing the phone angle today because I can't be bothered with getting the camera down here and all that. So y'all got to deal with the phone. How we doing today? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the first official episode of the cooking show. Now the whole premise of this is I'm gonna show y'all how to take damn near no money and make the best bomb meals, guaranteed. It don't even matter if you know how to cook or not. You just follow these easy steps, and I got you. Matter of fact, you could probably just take what's in your fridge and then just hook some shit up. How we doing today though? We chilling? You don't like my Yankee hat? Well, you got to deal with it. You all ready to learn some shit? Good. You like this kind of content? Of course you do, because I'm the best in the kitchen. So obviously, all right. So whenever motherfuckers are talking about making steak, they think shit is gonna be crazy. Like you go to the grocery store, you seeing steaks for like 50, $100 and shit. We don't need none of that shit. It may taste different, but you can't afford for shit to taste different. So you gotta live within your means. So when you see the steak for like 2.99, 5.99, 1.99, it may look a little funny, but it still tastes the same. You gotta have a broke person's taste, a broke person's palate. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to, accentuate that shit. Don't burn down the house. Listen, I've never burnt down the house. No fire alarm has ever gone off while I've been cooking in the kitchen. Not me. The most important thing, and remember this shit, your seasonings. Your seasoning gotta look crazy. You gotta have. Now you can go to the Dollar General and you can hook yourself up with seasoning. You can go to the Poppy store. They got them everywhere. Your seasonings got to be right, because that will take a $1 steak and make it taste like a $50 steak. I mean, cooking is part of this thing too, but if you season that motherfucker right, you good. Remember that. And some motherfuckers just straight salt and pepper. Yeah, you can do that, but if you really want to kick that motherfucker up, there's more things you got to add to it. But anyway, I digress. All right, so we got some of our seasonings in here. Now this one right here is for the shrimp. To let y'all know what we're making today, we making a bootleg hibachi. So we got steak, we got shrimp, and we're doing fried rice. All right. Now the fried rice, I cheated a little bit. I went to the Chinese store and just grabbed rice from there, because you can do that. You ain't got to cook the rice yourself. Yeah, you can, but just go around the corner, grab a thing of large rice for like $2 and call it a day. So we got our shrimp in the kitchen in the sink, thawing out. Should be thawed now. We're gonna clean that motherfucker and season it up. Now we got a separate thing of seasoning for the shrimp. So for the shrimp, we got paprika, we got onion powder, cayenne pepper, because I'm out of my Carolina Reaper stuff. And plus, people be bitching in the morning. It's too hot. I can't do it. I'm about to die. Garlic powder, rather, and Creole seasoning. Now, this is the no salt kind because we're already putting a lot of stuff in there, and then you don't want to have one bite and you're fucking dehydrated because so much fucking salt. So you gotta change it up a little bit. I'm new to the no salt thing, like because usually the butter I use is full of salt and all that, but then I started realizing sometimes you gotta use the unsalted butter because other things pick up the slack. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, we'll do that. So this right here is for the shrimp. Now we're not just doing that. I decided to splurge a little bit because the motherfucker got paid, and we're trying these Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. I'm not making them from scratch. I'm using this to make the dough and all that. But I want to see if this motherfucker really tastes like they got in the restaurant. And if it do, all right. Next time when we can afford it, we'll make it from scratch. Right now we can't afford that shit. So that's what we're doing. We got the shredded cheese to go along with this, and we got the butter. We're gonna melt it to go along with their herb butter sauce and everything. And I hope it really tastes like it is in the restaurant, because if it do, I'm making that motherfucker every day. Okay, I picked up a couple new things today because I wanted to be a little fancy. I got some parsley flakes. We probably not using that today, but I wanted to get it anyway. We got some complete seasoning. This got a whole bunch of random shit in it. And we got some coarse sea salt. I never had the name brand shit before, so I guess it'll taste better. I don't know. All right. We got to chop our onions. What are we starting with? Should we should do the steak last. So we'll probably start with the rice or the shrimp, or both the shrimp and rice at the same time. Maybe. What soy sauce you got? So for soy sauce, nothing fancy. This joint right here. I tried it out randomly. I liked it, so I decided to stick with it. This, I believe, was a little pricey, so I don't recommend this shit because I think this was like $20 or some shit. Not the most expensive thing. I think the most expensive thing I got here is the fucking olive oil. I love olive oil, but that motherfucker is expensive. But it tastes better than regular oil. You can use regular oil though. So you can substitute whatever you want for this right here. So it's all good. All right. Onions. We got to chop these motherfucking onions. So I'm being a little different today. I got the fancy mic here, so wherever I go, you should be able to hear a motherfucker talk. I can go upstairs. I can go over here. I just gotta remember that if I gotta take a piss, to take this motherfucker off, because then y'all get more than y'all bargained for. So if I go and this motherfucker stays on, y'all better let me know. Take the mic off. This ain't that kind of show. All right. I think we're gonna do like 2 onions. Y'all can hear all the vegetable ASMR. Can y'all see this shit? You can't really see that. I might tilt the camera down. We're gonna be as professional as we can afford to be. So y'all might miss some angles. It just is what it is. We don't have a multi-camera setup. This ain't no Food Network shit. I'll hold it up though. One of my most prized possessions in this kitchen is this knife. You gotta invest in a good knife. You can't use the dollar store shit because no lie, they will fucking break. A cheap ass knife I got fucking broke when I was cutting the apple. That's how cheap these knives are. So you gotta invest in a good knife. Or just use the shit until it breaks and buy more. Fuck it. You gotta live within your means. If you can't afford a good knife, then fuck it. Alright, that looks good. 2 onions. Can y'all see this? I can move over here a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Alright. When you learn how to actually like cut some shit like the chefs do, it becomes like really really fun. You get over the fear of, oh, I'm gonna cut myself. You stop bitching and you just start, you know what I mean, to slice them through that motherfucker. You also gotta hold the shit like this. You can't just have your fingers out like that because you will cut your shit. I don't know. There's something therapeutic about just chopping vegetables or whatever. Like just prep in general is kind of dope. Now, when I get super fancy and start making hibachi, I'm gonna make like the onion volcanoes and all that. We ain't on that level yet. That's for motherfuckers that got the whole fucking flat iron griddle and all that. We got regular fucking pans, so we do regular shit. We can cut a little fancy, but that's the extent of it. Can you see this shit? You can kind of see it. That's good enough. All right. Let's see. Let me grab a bowl for the onions. Let me break them up. Now, usually for this, you're supposed to use regular onions, but I'm using red onions because I like them better. You can honestly use whatever you want. Don't be afraid to deviate from the recipe. That's how you really level shit up. Omar with the super chat sponsoring the show. Appreciate you. He says keep up the great content and God bless you and the fam. You too, motherfucker. You too. Appreciate that. And thank you for being here while I'm filming the pilot. It means a lot. Let's get the show on network television. Even if you don't like it, just act like you do. Let's trick the algorithm. So you two can think, oh, this is the best shit ever. And then recommend it to motherfuckers that don't even like cooking shows. But who's this random motherfucker cooking? Oh, I like it. Also, for some reason, when I'm cutting onions, I don't cry anymore. I guess when you like are past that level, onions can't defeat you. When I was younger, as soon as I cut into one onion, floodgates. They got all these tricks. Chew gum. Keep bread in your mouth. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just gonna look at the onion and say, no, I reject that. And if you reject it, the onion won't beat you. Now the bad part about having this mic in is when I sniffle like that, you won't hear it. So this is part of the experience. Hmm. That's a lot of onion. I might just do one. One might be enough. I don't know. Do we want to do two? We don't want to overdo the onion. We might stick with one. I mean, we are like doing like 20 shrimp though. You know what? Let's just cut it. And if we don't use it, we'll just save it. What are you cooking? I'm glad you asked. We doing a affordable hibachi. So steak, shrimp, fried rice, all on a budget. All right, so yeah, this should be fine. I don't think it's gonna be too much. I got a bunch of stuff in the fridge. I gotta start cooking before they go bad. So you're gonna be seeing more episodes way sooner than I planned. Cause one thing I do not do is waste food. So we might be making some random shit, or even experimenting and just see if shit works. And if it works, cool. If not, well, we're gonna eat it anyway. Cause until we in a different tax bracket, we gonna make it do what it do. Sometimes you can't afford to have expensive taste, and that's fine. Don't forget where you came from. All right, so that shit is done. We got some more sponsors for the episode. We got Sam that says it's unfolded to keto, but now we're cooking in the kitchen like we're cooking in the studio, plate for plate, ball for ball, pound for pound. We bumping in the speakers with that G'd up sound. He know what's up. He know what it is. Appreciate you, man. Make that the official theme of the show. Somebody else submit a beat for that. Stick says red onion supremacy. See, somebody knows what's up. Somebody knows what's up. Like you can use the yellow onion, the white onion, all that. Yeah, okay, but there's something about red onions that's just kind of superior. That's why like in any recipe that calls for onions, I'm like, yeah, red onions. It's just something about them that's undefeated. At least I'm not the only one that knows that. Must be a fellow chef. Red onions are slightly sweeter and less acidic. See, I didn't even know all that. I just knew I liked them better. But that makes sense. Like I love the look, I love the taste. They cook better, they look better, they are better. Eat them raw. I mean, you could. I don't, but you could. There are some people that like raw onions in their meals. Me personally, I'm like, cook them motherfuckers, but you do you. I'm not gonna hate on you for your decisions. I gotta get a bigger monitor. I can't see shit. Better not be making a sandwich. Do you think I'd be doing all this prep for a sandwich? Don't disrespect the show like that. I mean, this would be a bomb ass sandwich, though, but no. All right, onions done. So what I did was, because usually when they say when people make fried rice, they use day old rice. And me, I'm like, there must be a way to cheat it. So I threw it in the freezer for a couple hours. So we're gonna use that because there wasn't no way in the world I was waiting until tomorrow. So I'm gonna call that a hack. The word hack gets overused these days, but I'm gonna call it a hack. Put the motherfucker in the freezer for a few hours and see what happens. A cheesesteak sounds good right about now. Listen, you gotta elevate yourself. There's way better things than a cheesecake. Cheesesteak. I say that because I had cheesecake today. There's way better. Much better things than that. We gonna try to be fancy too. And when we plate everything, we're gonna try to, pack the rice in a bowl so we can get that nice round shape, and then put everything around it, make it look a little fancier than it actually is. All right, let me check on my rice. Let's see. Okay, all right. Probably frozen a little bit too long, but fuck it. Put this over here. All right, so while we're waiting on that, we can start working on the shrimp. So we got to clean the shrimp. So we'll throw it in the strainer, rinse it, wash it, and rinse it for like 2 minutes under cold water. How the fuck you open this bag? Do you just open the shit, or do you cut it? What the fuck you want me to do? Do I cut the motherfucker? I think I cut it. All right, fine. I was ready for that. Cut, goddammit. The fuck? Why you want to be special? All right, boom. Cut. Easy. Now y'all can't see this part, but I'll walk y'all through what I'm doing. So I'm opening the bag right now. Bag want to be difficult. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got it. Boom. Now we are going to do like 20 shrimp. We'll do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move that shit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's not a lot, actually. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Is it fine, though? It's fine. Because we can always make more tomorrow. It's cool. It's cool. Excuse the sniffling. It's all part of the experience. All right. We're going to freeze the rest of this. Throw that in there. All right. So now let's start washing the shrimp. Cold water, because we don't want the motherfucker to cook in here. All right, let's do a general wash, and then just leave the cold water running for a few minutes. First, I'm gonna wash my hands. You liking the ASMR? You're not gonna get this on any other cooking show. Boom. Complete experience. All right. What we talking about? Looking like Q from next Friday. What the fuck? What? Y'all just picked a random black dude, huh? I don't know. I don't look nothing like Ice Cube. Nothing. Not even a little bit. Should do 30 shrimp. Nah, nah. We're gonna keep it at 20 for right now. Maybe motherfuckers can't afford 30 shrimp, so we're trying to keep it within your means. Okay. So while we're doing that, we got we got carrots. I'm not a fan of peas. Usually they put carrots and peas in fried rice. I don't like peas, so we're just gonna use carrots. And the reason why I'm using carrots is because we gotta use these motherfuckers before they go bad. So we're using carrots. Sometimes you might be on a schedule. Sometimes the clock is ticking. You got to get shit done before, you know what I mean? Before the bill comes due. All right, where's my? Here we go. So right now we're peeling these carrots, which is the easiest thing to do. And then we're gonna go ahead and wash them. And I'm gonna show y'all something that I grabbed the other day that I thought was a waste of money, but it really wasn't. It was one of the best things that I ever got. That should be good. All right, how many cooking expired? Who said this shit was expired? Let's not let bad talk the show. We don't cook expired food here. We cook it before it's expired. Maybe a few days left, but it's still not expired yet. That's dangerous, unless you got an iron stomach. All right. How many carrots we want to do? We did 2 onions. Let's do 2 carrots. Let's keep it uniform. There's like so many devices now that like automatically peel your vegetables for you. I'm like, come on, you can't have everything be automated. People can't be lazy as fuck. Like some things I can understand, but come on, man. Peel your own fucking vegetables. Like you can't peel a potato anymore. When did we get so fucking lazy? It costs more to get the shit to make shit easier than it does to just fucking do it. I'm not here to rant. I'm not here to judge whoever may be, looking for an easier way out. It's all good. Do you, lazy motherfucker? If that's what you want to do, then go ahead and do that. Me, I'm gonna peel my stuff the old fashioned way. Anyway, no judgment though. Okay. So on that note, don't judge me for what I'm about to do. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So to preface this, I got it when it was on sale. Like it was a crazy discount. It was like 60% off. Now, I always saw these things on Amazon, right? It's like it'll automatically like cube and slice and whatever like that. It's like a mandolin and got a whole bunch of attachments. I bought it thinking it might have been a waste of money because I'm an impulse buyer. Sometimes, if something is like 199, I'm like, oh shit, let me get it. Now, I bought this and I used it yesterday and I realized this is one of the greatest things ever. And I'll show you why. Now, I don't use it for everything, but okay, so let's get some carrots. And let's do that. Okay, so you got the carrot like that, right? I'm gonna put a bunch of these in there. Boom. Let's put 4 of them in there. So you take this, right? Now, let me show you how this shit works so you can understand why it's not a waste of money. Okay, so you take this and then you push it down. You push it down. Okay. All right. And it'll automatically do that. It's not that difficult, but the slices were bigger than normal, so you know what I mean? See? That one was easier. It was difficult because I overloaded it. Don't judge me for that. Anyway, if you put one on there, boom, it just goes right through and it's easy. All right, so let's just do two. Put two on there, boom, easy. Two on there. This might sound super loud, but it's all part of the experience, so y'all just got to deal with it. And the reason why I say this is worth it is because that additional cut you got to make is a little time consuming. It is a little time consuming. So this, and the best part is every single one is uniform. It's loud as fuck, but it's uniform. And that's what you really want. Sometimes getting pieces the same size is one of the hardest parts of chopping. This right here, same size every single time, and it's just so easy. It's like one of those as seen on TV products that you might think is bullshit, but it's really not. I can co-sign this one. This gets my seal of approval. And that's a really difficult seal to get. But they did the damn thing, so I appreciate that. They did make it easier. Don't use it as an end all be all, but use it as an accessory in the kitchen. As long as it's not doing all the work and you are still doing some work, that's fine. You're allowed to get help, unless you're a professional chef, which I am, but I just, even me, sometimes I need help. Boom, just uniform. Every single time, uniform. See? Uniform. Same fucking size. And then you can just take this, transfer it to the stove. Everything is already done for you. It's actually kind of fun. Like it turns it kind of into a little game. So you chop, chop, chop. The thicker the pieces, the harder it's going to be, but And this one is kind of a cheap one. You can get the more expensive ones that, do more, but I'm here for cooking on a budget. So the loud sound, that's part of it. What do I always say? It's part of the experience. That's what you signed up for. That's what you tuned in for. This one's going to be a little difficult. Psych. Boom. You thought. So I'm gonna show you the aftermath right as soon as I'm done this, so you can see how much time that saved. A little bit of extra noise is worth it. Boom. Simple. It's the easiest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. Put in there, boom. And now 2 carrots chopped. Just like that. So, 2 carrots, diced, uniform pieces. They're all the same size. Just that fast. Just like that. It's just that simple. So if you ever see one of these things on Amazon, trust me, it's not bullshit. It's legit. What I miss? Mr. Dono, hold up. All right, verse 2. Sipping on that old E brew. Still putting whack rappers in the ICU. Shrimp are cooking, steak in the pan. We pack that heat with the bars and the blicky because we can. Mic drop. Appreciate you. Regular supporter of the show. Used to come here randomly and spit bars. Glad to see him back. All right, so shrimp ready to go. Onions, carrots ready to go. All right. All right, let's start doing the shrimp. Let's put this over here. Get it out the fucking way. Just because I don't want to keep touching things all like that. Now, this is the extra step that you don't have to do. But if you want to look professional, like let's say your homies come over and you're cooking, all you got to do is just throw these on and they know shit is real. They know either you're doing some wild shit or you about to kill it in the kitchen. And they're cheap too. So just putting that out there. All right. So we got the pan prepped. We'll throw some olive oil in there. This one's running out. We'll use everything to the last drop because we don't waste a damn thing. All right. Medium heat. That Dollar Tree steak ready to go. I mean, it's prepped, but we still gotta, base it with a little bit of olive oil and then throw some seasoning on there. But that's the last step because we want that to be like, fresh before we put everything else in. These are not OJ gloves. These are cooking gloves. Shout out to everybody I haven't said hi to personally. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Looks like it's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and provide some backup to this. So let's go ahead and do that. And throw that seasoning in there. That cayenne pepper got a kick to it. It's all part of the process, though. It's all part of it. Yep, there it is. There it is. hear that sizzle? The ASMR going crazy right now. I'm cooking for me. Nice kitchen. Thank you. It's the show kitchen. I'm glad y'all like it. That veggie dicer is clutch. I'm telling you. See, he knows. He knows it's not a waste of money. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's real. It is real. Another thing that came with that was an egg yolk separator, which I used for the first time yesterday because I wanted to be fancy, and I made an egg white omelet. And when I tell you that motherfucker was crazy, I was highly, highly impressed. Because I don't like yolk. I know there's more than me that don't like yolk. I don't like yolk. So if I can take yolk out of the equation, I'll take it out. So I took the yolk out, I made an egg white omelet, and man, yo, yesterday was a good day. It was a great day. Rest in peace to the olive oil. It's officially done. That was a pricey bottle too. It lasted for a while, so I can't be mad. I can't be mad. All right, let me stop being ridiculous and just use the spatula, making things harder than they need to be. All right, so right now we're flipping the shrimp. It's cooked for a while on one side. And our goal is to have everything with so much flavor that no matter what you bite into, you know this shit is real. Whether it's the shrimp, whether it's the steak, whether it's the rice, everything has this unique flavor, and they just combined like some Transformer shit. And that shit is just crazy. That type of shit will give you all kinds of new appreciation for your food. Digging a Goku shirt, appreciate that. It went with the color scheme, so I'm like, that's what we about. How often do you cook? Every week. Every week is cooking week because Uber Eats is too goddamn expensive. And when you keep ordering, when you look at how much you spend for a month, you're like, what the fuck? I could have been doing anything else. Cooking is cheap. You can make the same meal that you ordering for half the price. And once you realize that, that's all I'm saying. If there's anything you don't know how to cook, hop on YouTube University, find a recipe, and copycat that motherfucker. It's that easy. The meal I'm making now can cost you under $10. You can find a cheap ass steak, some cheap ass shrimp, get some rice from the Chinese store, a couple of eggs, some vegetables, boom. You got a meal for a few days for a quarter of the price. Y'all can probably hear that sizzle and everything. Yeah, baby. Y'all didn't know y'all tuned into an ASMR show, did you? You're welcome. You are welcome. I do it for the people. All right, how's my rice looking? Okay, it's thawing out. Perfect, perfect. That worked out better than I thought. Okay. All right, all right, all right. You enjoy the streams? Appreciate you. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. How do I want to do this? What order? Excuse me. We'll do the egg. Yeah. Okay. Grab some butter. Got so much fucking butter in the fridge. I mean, butter is something that you should not be without. So, if you got a shitload of butter in the fridge, that's a good thing. That's never a bad thing. Just embrace that shit. This is bigger than we need, but all right. So we're gonna empty the shrimp into this bowl right here. Man, that looks excellent. That looks great. Okay. There's a trick professional motherfuckers do when they crack the egg on the table and just use one hand to open it. I've tried that shit. I can't do it yet. I can crack it on the table. I can't open it with one hand yet. I'm still practicing. I'm not gonna make a fool out of myself because it ain't that kind of show. So just know y'all ain't gonna see that. That is not what y'all gonna see. One day. When we want to stun a little bit, then we might do that, but we ain't there yet. So don't even expect it. How can I make the chat bigger? How can I make the chat bigger? What's up, Yentl? Oh, somebody acting up in the chat? Maybe he just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Or maybe he's just jealous. Maybe he can't cook. It's a good thing he's here, though. Can teach your ass something. Just pay attention, shut the fuck up, watch what I do, and you'll be good. All right. So we got the butter going. We're going to crack like 3 eggs. Get it popping. One, two, three. Let's put some. Let's take this off. Throw some black pepper in there. Now we still got all the seasoning from the shrimp, so we good for the most part. It's funny. So this Joker dude is talking so much dumb shit right now, but YouTube keeps blocking it. Dumb motherfuckers never learn. Let's all point at him and laugh. Not even YouTube gives a fuck about what you're talking about. That's crazy. You know how pointless you gotta be for YouTube to not give a fuck? Less is more. Watch the show. Shut the fuck up. Alright, anyway. We're getting the eggs done. They looking a little nice. So now we can go ahead and throw that rice in. Where the big spoon at? Oh, there we go. So we got the rice in the pot, mixing it around. We're not gonna use all the carrots, maybe like half. A little bit of olive oil. That's not bad. Okay, cool. I thought it was gonna be more frozen than that, but yeah, we kept it in just enough. Then we're gonna throw some onions in there. Altogether, we spent like maybe $15. So when you broke as fuck, this is what you do. I don't like to like pry, but I think Joker just had a really bad day. Like he woke up and said, "Damn, I ain't shit. Let me take it out on somebody else." Unfortunately, I am a bad motherfucker. I'm not the one. So take that dumb shit, go somewhere else with it, because nobody gives a fuck. Everybody point and laugh at him, because you probably can't talk now. But you know, dumb motherfuckers will always be dumb motherfuckers. We can't help that. We try, but they can't, you know, their brain is underdeveloped. It's a tragedy. But we're filming a pilot right now. We don't have time for dumb shit. Anyway, so how are all y'all normal motherfuckers doing? How are y'all doing? This is the audience participation part of the show. How y'all doing today? We good? Because I can tell y'all normal. And I appreciate that. Okay, let's hit it with a little bit of soy sauce. I thought my laptop was dying. I'm like, I know it can't because this shit's plugged in right now. Soy sauce is what really gives fried rice that color. If y'all was ever wondering, it's from the soy sauce. That's how you take it to the next level. Make sure everything is coated. If anything flies out of the pot, that's just, you know, casualty of war. When you're cooking, it's just gonna happen. You could be the neatest motherfucker ever. Something's gonna fly out of the fucking pot. And honestly, if nothing flies out, I don't know if I trust you. That means you're not really putting your heart and soul into it. So, soy sauce on ramen, good combination. I mean, honestly, soy sauce on anything is a good combination. All right, let's turn the heat down for this. Let that do its thing. Okay, steak time. Put this motherfucker over here. I honestly miss having my big ass TV to read chat, but this is live. We're doing it live. We'll just deal. We'll squint a little bit. If I miss anything, just know that I still love y'all. Okay. Oh, we got to get our secret weapon. Excuse me, y'all can probably hear my stomach rumble and all the shit you don't normally hear, but you know, like I said, it's part of the experience. You're welcome. So we're actually gonna cover this. I think that's the top, maybe. Get the fuck out of there. Making me look bad. That's not the top. But it's gonna be the top now. Here's what we all do. Just imagine Joker doesn't exist. Let him just talk to himself like he usually does anyway, and it's all good. It's all fine. Anyway, steak. Olive oil. Let's get a little bit. Just to coat it a little bit. Now I got the cheapest steaks I could find, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So we're gonna get some salt. Some, fuck it, Italian seasoning, because why not? It's got like a nice blend of herbs. We do need some black pepper. Fuck it. Shit with a little bit of garlic. Okay. This is apparently that good salt. That's why it was so damn expensive. I don't recommend going for that because it is kind of pricey. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta show out a little bit. We don't normally do that. Live within your means. One thing y'all will learn about me is everything I make is spicy, including my steak. Now, cayenne isn't the hottest thing that I use, but it's what we got right now. So, you know, we'll put a little bit, just a little bit. It's got to have a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of kick. The usual suspects: garlic powder, onion powder, maybe a little bit of Creole seasoning. If you want that international kick. How high is your spice level? I cook with Carolina Reapers, if that's a point of reference. To me, cayenne pepper isn't hot at all, but it adds something. Okay. Now, an important thing that you may have heard is when you're making steak, use a cast iron pan. Cast iron pans are pains in the ass because you can't wash them like you wash normal pans. You gotta do it a certain way. They're annoying as fuck, but trust me, it makes a difference. That's what you gotta use. It's just that's just the way it is. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You gotta use cast iron. They're fucking annoying, but you gotta use it. And you'll be glad you did. So what we're gonna do with the steak is we're gonna we're gonna sear it a little bit on each side, and then we're gonna take it off. Once we take it off, then we're going to cube it, and then we'll put it back on. Because trying to cube it before you put it on is just really fucking annoying, and I hate doing it, so I do it this way. Okay, the rice is looking good. I got so much cleaning to do, but it's all good. It's fine. Yeah, there's some people that like rare, And honestly, I don't trust them as people because I'm like, you might as well just bite the cow. Like, just why even cook it? Medium rare is one thing. I'm not a fan of medium rare, but people like that. I can get down with that. Anything under that, I'm like, you might be a cannibal. You might try to bite me. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm not with it. Okay. We got the heat up. So we should be able to do all three of these at the same time. Because they're small as fuck. All right, so you hear that sizzle? You hear that shit? Boom. It's going down. It's happening. It's happening. That's the power of this mic right here. You can really hear the ASMR happening right now. You can really you can really hear it. You see you can't see everything, but you hear it. And hearing is better than seeing. Hearing is the best sense. All right. So that's looking nice. We'll let that go for like a minute. Now, once again, these are cheap ass steaks. You can work with whatever. You can find the cheapest steak at the grocery store or Dollar General, and you can use that. You can turn bullshit into gold. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. All right, let's flip these over. You're broke as fuck right now. That's why you're watching the show, because I'm also broke, and I'm going to teach you how to take nothing and make dinner. No more air sandwiches. You can actually make a good meal for like under $10. What is your favorite steak? Affordable. Whatever's affordable is my favorite. That's what I like. Motherfuckers going to the deli and getting like a $50 cut. I'm like, nah. I'm not gonna taste the difference. Even if I do. I can't afford it, so no. One day when we there, then maybe. We're not there. I also like cooking dinner the night before trash day because everything just goes directly outside. Makes it so much easier. All right, so we're gonna flip these motherfuckers now. I mean, cut these motherfuckers. They're already flipped. Put that knife over there. I don't want it just falling on my foot. Yeah, that's hot. Okay, so now that it's easier to cut, go ahead and start cubing them. This is a very ghetto way to do it, but you know, it works. So that's all I'm saying. Can y'all see? Well, you can kind of see it. Just you hear it. Because we got the ASMR mic, so you hear everything. So it's like super pink in the middle, and this is how some motherfuckers eat it. Which, you know what I mean? I've tried it once. I'm like, you know what? Okay. I can't make a habit of it though, but it's not as crazy as I thought. At least it's not rare. Rare is just crazy to me. I dated a girl that ate everything rare, and I'm like, what the fuck? It made me doubt the relationship. I mean, maybe that's why it didn't last. Like steak tartare and whatever the fuck it's called and all that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And she told me I like everything bloody. I'm like, is this gonna work? And obviously it didn't. So, you know what I mean, that tells you. So if you with somebody and y'all like two completely different kinds of steak, then that might be something to look at. Not saying your relationship is gonna fail, but you know, it might be a warning sign, or it might not. I mean, maybe that was just me. I don't know. Either way, rare is crazy. So yeah, we're cubing this right now. Almost done. It's actually looking really fucking nice. Holy shit! And this was a cheap steak, and it was on sale too. Usually they give you like the bottom of the barrel shit when it's on sale, but you know what I mean. Even with that, you can find some good shit. And it's just so much easier to cube when it's been cooked a little bit. Some motherfuckers take the fat off and get rid of it. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's one of the best parts. Keep all of that. Okay. Now we got to transfer this back into the pan. I'm gonna try to use the Dollar General knife to cut this butter, and I swear to goodness, if it breaks live on stream, okay, it didn't break. All right. Because these little cheap motherfuckers have broken while I was cutting an apple. Imagine that. A fucking apple. And I'm looking like, I know I didn't spend shit for this, but it's not supposed to look like I didn't spend shit for this. So I was highly upset. Maybe somebody can relate. Anyway, we throwing some butter in there, so we're gonna transfer this back into the pan to, you know, brown it up and all that, and then start getting ready for the last step, which is combining all this motherfucker into one beautiful meal. Almost ready. Cleaning this pan is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I grew up not knowing any better, so I always like wash cast iron pans with soap and water. And I'm like, why are they rusty? Why is it all fucked up? I didn't know until I was older. You can't wash them like that. And you gotta season them. I'm like, what does all this shit mean? But then the more you cook, the more you learn. I'm like, oh, okay. I was doing it wrong my whole life. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know. They're special. Certain ways you gotta, do them. And once I learned, I said, oh, okay. All right, let's transfer these motherfuckers back in. You hear that sizzle, right? You hear that shit? Put all that in there. I forgot y'all can hear that. Let's use that. So right now everything is cubed up. I'm gonna frying it up. Gonna hit some onions in there. Also, you're supposed to clean cast iron pans when they're like super hot. These are things you learn when you get older. You don't know it when you were a kid. You're naive. Let me wash with soap and water like a dumbass. You don't know this shit. You don't know these things. But then when you two come around and you talking to like actual chefs and then you end up on Hell's Kitchen, you learn a couple things. That is good because you don't want to overcook it. Okay, I'm cooking very cheap hibachi. So we got the shrimp, we got the steak, we got the fried rice, all the things that you need to make a very good meal. That's hot as fuck. Put that over there. Let's get some more color in there. Give me 1 second. Making sure everything's working properly. Production, edit this part out when it airs. Okay. Smells great, chef. Of course. Of course. Because everything that we do is on point. Everything we do is on point. Okay. So, I'm going to try a trick that I saw on YouTube. I mean, from the best chefs at culinary school. Where's my and we'll use this. We're just gonna dirty every pan we got. All right, rice is done. We can turn that off. So what they usually do is they pack the rice into a bowl. Now this bowl is a little bigger than normal, but they pack the motherfucker in there, right? They take a plate, they put the plate over the bowl. I'm doing it the awkward way, but and then you get your you get your struggle rice mold right there, right? Then you get your steak. Over there. Let's get a little bit more because I'm feeling greedy tonight. And then you get your shrimp right over there. Let's go ahead and just move that all the way around so it covers the whole entire thing. Look a little uniform. Sure, why not? And then what you have after all that is done, ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll in the live chat for the show, please? Can we get a drum roll, please? So after all that, after all the blood, sweat, and tears is done, after you know, come close with death, cutting your fingers off with the sharp knives and everything, oil popping your eyeballs, which actually has happened to me, which is crazy. After all that is done, you got, this to show for it. But it's all worth it because when you fuck this motherfucker up, you're happy. You are completely happy. Let me see if I can get you a better angle. It's crazy when it's a one-man show and you got to be your own production team, but it's all part of it. It's all good. But the thing is, we're not done yet though, because we still said we're gonna make cheddar bay biscuits, and I still do want to make these. Honestly, I forgot all about it, but fuck it. It is what it is. All right. So, hold up. Where's my mouse? Are you serious? Did it die? What are you doing? There we go. All right, the angle looks okay. All right. I was a little worried, but for episode number 1, we did the damn thing. Okay, so There we go. And there y'all go. So for under $10, you can make some shit. You know what I mean? You can hook it up. You can actually hook it up. I'm proud of the little rice mold that I got over there. You know what I mean? The before and after. That's what it's about. You ain't gotta be a rich motherfucker to make a good meal. All you gotta do is learn how to imitate what you see on YouTube. And then you start, picking up tricks along the way and you add your own touch to it. Damn, that's good. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get too crazy with it because y'all can probably hear every chew. No, fuck it. It's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. ASMR time. Y'all ready? God damn, it's good. I'm a genius. I'm a motherfucking genius. Damn. Sometimes I impress myself. Like I knew I was the man, but goddamn, I didn't know I was that good. Like this is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. Well, I'm eating good tonight. Fuck what they talking about. Mmm. Get one of these. Mmm. All right. Okay. Got that nice little kick to it too. Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's not as hot as I would have liked it to be, but I don't have my Carolina Reaper pepper. So we had to settle for the cayenne. Cayenne is a massive step down from Carolina Reaper, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Where's my drink at? Okay, so as a lot of y'all know, I, for the most part, have given up soda. And I will only have soda once every few months. This is once every few months. And once again, sticking with the theme of living within your means, me being a fan of root beer, I got the store brand root beer, which is not really that good, but I said, you know what? I'm broke. Let me live within my means. I did that. I'm not happy about it, but there. There. Joe fell off the wagon. I'm gonna try not to sniffle because you can hear everything. See, I'm being considerate, even though it's my show. But I actually appreciate y'all motherfuckers, so I will spare you. Maybe we might make the Cheddar Bay biscuits next time. Because I don't feel like making them now. I don't feel like doing it. Plus, it's already midnight anyway, and I want to fucking eat. So, this has been episode number 1 of the best cooking show you will ever find on YouTube. There is nothing like it. You will never find anything like it. Anybody that tries to copy it, let me know, and they can come see me, or I'm gonna come see them. Put out a diss track. Hope y'all appreciated this. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry as fuck. So, yeah. For less than $10, you can make a whole meal that lasts a couple of days, and you can be sitting pretty. I still got shrimp. We good. I got plenty of rice. I got everything. So yeah, you don't need to be rich. You know what I mean? You don't even need to have a nice ass kitchen like this. Whatever you got, you can use it and make gold out of it. You know what I'm saying? But just them dog, I'm out. Hopefully I learned y'all something. I'm about to fuck this food up. I will be posting a picture on Instagram. Excuse me, I'm sniffling. And if y'all was here at the stream for the creation, the inception of this, make sure you leave a comment on that on the Instagram picture. Fuck it, on the video too and all that shit. All right, long preamble done. I'm hungry as fuck. I'm out. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.